Cassendre Xavier here with a little bit of a sexy or sexuality oriented post called M&Ms, Meditation and Masturbation, which I totally owe to my associate and inspiration mentor, Barbara Carellis, urbantantra.org. So, ouch. So basically what had happened was, so let me give you the background, the backstory. Well, let me tell you really quickly, Meditation and Masturbation, M&Ms, that actually came from her book, Urban Tantra, in which she just talked about how she was around during the 80s when a lot of gay men were dying of AIDS. She lost hundreds of friends, and I consider her to be truly courageous because it's very, very hard for me to get close to people, and sometimes if I know that there's something in their life that could make them go away, I kind of stay away. So I can't imagine purposely getting close to hundreds of gay men and then losing them, and knowing that you're going to lose them and just getting close to them anyway. So that's just one of the many things that I so admire about Barbara. So in the book she talked about how one particular guy was doing really, really well. He was very sick with AIDS. However, he looked fantastic all of the time and was doing really well. And someone asked him, "What are you doing?" And he said, "M&Ms, meditation and masturbation." So that whole idea of tantric sex and sexuality is, positive uses of sex. That's part of the idea, anyway. Just healthy sexuality and the many, many benefits from having sex. So basically, and masturbation. So I was very ill Friday through yesterday, which was through Monday, actually, and today's Wednesday. Very ill. I had a very, very severe gastrointestinal painful situation going on, very intense. And I stayed with my partner for the weekend, and he really nursed me, he really helped me very much. And some of the most comfortable part of the weekend was when, we just held each other and were sexual. So I definitely got to feel how, sexual activity can release endorphins that significantly reduces pain. So it reminded me of Annie Sprinkle's postmodern, her book that has the word postmodern in it, that has a whole list of the uses of sex, like hundreds of uses of sex, and how she has had sex before with people and has alleviated asthma attacks, and just so many things. You can get rid of a headache through masturbation or having sex. So all of these things. So I self-pleasured myself the other day. I'm sorry if you can't handle this, YouTube. This can be an Amrita Waterfalls post, but this is my life. I'm here to share my life with you, right? So here we go. So I tried for 3 hours to have an orgasm. It wasn't that I was trying the whole time, but I definitely was pleasuring myself for 3 hours, and to help alleviate some of the stomach pain. And here's another wonderful thing about sexuality and masturbation. If you're not able to climax, that's usually a sign that there's something wrong. It doesn't mean you have to force it. Don't force it, but just recognize that you're something's up. So you need to check it out. So I knew I was really sick when, 3 hours later, nothing. I could not, So, and also to look at your surroundings. Are you in a stressful environment, which I am, and all of these things. So I just wanted to share that experience and all of the wonderful teachers that I've had, including Annie Sprinkle and Betty Dodson, of course, the mother of masturbation, and Barbara Carellis, just people who are on the forefront, Kamala Devi, people who are on the forefront of, healthy, progressive sexuality and the many uses of sex and masturbation for health, and also for diagnostics as well. So I'm really pleased to have had that experience and of having learned that from those folks, and to have had this experience of sharing my learnings with you, as it were. Thank you so much. Bye.